Most of us know that we have bad habits. We want to change them and we often start the process. The problem that we encounter is that we go back to our old habits without realizing it. The cycle carries on for months, years, or even our whole lives. In this series, we are going to delve into the art of cultivating good habits. James Clear has put together the blueprint for establishing progressive habits. Let's start breaking down massive goals into atomic habits. What I love about this book is how James Clear uses real-life events to paint practical pictures. Chapter 1 starts out by taking us through the painful journey of British cycling. British cyclists were so bad that bike manufacturers refused to sell them bikes in fear of hurting their sales. Damn, they must have really sucked. No British cyclist had won the Tour de France in its 110 years of existence. In 2003, they hired this dude named David Brailsford as their performance director. For the sake of this video, we're just gonna call him Bra Dave. So Bra Dave came up with this strategy called the aggregation of marginal gains. This was basically a philosophy of finding tiny marginal gains in everything that you do. If ever there was someone that paid attention to detail, it was Bra Dave. This guy and his team redesigned the bike seats to make them more comfortable. They rubbed alcohol on the tires for increased grip, tested different fabrics for aerodynamics. They even determined the pillow and mattress that would lead to the best sleep for every rider. Just 5 years after Bra Dave took over, the British cycling team dominated the 2008 Olympics, winning 60% of the gold medals. 4 years later, at the next Olympic Games, they set 9 Olympic records and 7 world records. Bra Dave was cooking. Remember that race, the Tour de France, that the British cyclists had never won in like 110 years? In that same year, this homie named Bradley Wiggins became the first British cyclist to win that race. The next year, his teammate Chris Froome won it. Chris also won it in 2015, 16, and 17. The British cycling team was transformed from a bunch of mediocre athletes to a powerhouse in the cycling world. How do we transform what seem to be hopeless situations in our lives into success stories through tiny changes? Changes that seem so insignificant at the time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so you don't miss the next video. All this is just advice though. You could do whatever you want to do.